And welcome back to another DG review with DG in the review for once. Whoa! Yes, I'm actually going to be showing myself while I do the review. How weird is that? Not too weird. I thought I would spice it up a little bit for you. Throw a little bit of a curveball in there. You never know what I'm going to bring to the table. So today, we're going to be talking about Mega Man X4. Now, why X4 not X5? Well, I wanted to talk about X4 because of the fact that I actually had a pretty good time with this game, and X5 was literally a shit show on wheels. That game was so damn hard that I don't want to play it again. I don't sweep it under the rug, put it on the shelf, do whatever. I do not want to play it again. So we're talking about the good one. We're talking about the good Mega Man X game on PlayStation 1. Now, there is still one more that I have to play, and I got it, and I'm nervous, and I'm sweating balls thinking about it, like, why me? That's literally what's going through my head. For X6, yes, X6, that's supposed to be the hardest one of the X series. I don't know, I haven't played it yet, so I'll definitely let you know my thought on that one. Maybe, depending on how it goes, I'm gonna try to at least beat all the Mega Man X games on PlayStation 1 and also on PS2, because the way this initially started was this. I've had Mega Man X5 in my collection for a while, and you know, one day I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to reach out of my comfort zone and play something a little bit different. It had been years since I played a Mega Man game. I've only played the ones on Super Nintendo, you know, X, X2, X3. I only own the first one on Super Nintendo. I don't own 2 and 3. They're pretty expensive. I do plan on getting them eventually, just not right now. But I've never played the ones on PlayStation, so I'm like, okay, let's see what the audience wants. So I did a poll. I'm like, you know, this, that. I put random games in there, and whatever they pick, we play. And naturally, they picked Mega Man X5. I'm like, okay, well, let's see how this goes. Boy, I didn't know what was coming my fucking way with that. But we did it. We played it. I beat it. Barely. Like, literally barely. I died a lot playing that. I think the most I died in Mega Man X5 was whenever I was trying to go through that one level. It's like the one where you do the motorcycle, and it's go up, down, up, down. That one took me forever. It took me over an hour. Yes, over an hour and 30 minutes just to do that one level. And to complete the entirety of X5, it took me about 8 hours, which, you know, is pretty long for a Mega Man game because they're notoriously short. And that's another reason why I wanted to play through these, because they are relatively shorter, and I wanted to get some more games out of the way that I have in my collection that have been sitting there for a while, because I think I've owned X5 for at least over a year, a little bit more than that, and I paid, I don't know, about 20 bucks for it. It's actually the cheaper of the X games on PS1. Like, for example, X4 is normally about 20 to 30, and then X6 actually can go up to 60 bucks, depending on where you get it. That one, I don't know why that one's so expensive. I have no idea, but I got it, and it's ready to go. So I've got all of them, at least the X series, on PlayStation 1. Now, I do plan on playing Mega Man 8, but that's a whole other thing in itself, and the Mega Man Legend games. Only on one of them so far, but those will come in time, because Mega Man Legends is an RPG, so it's a little bit different from these. Now that I've given the spiel of everything about Mega Man X5, let's move on to what we're here to talk about today. I like to ramble and rant. You know how it goes with me. Yes, I might get close up to the mic because that's how I talk and that's how I roll. We're going to talk about this one, Mega Man X4, my experiences with it, what I thought about it, and my overall opinion of this game. So, naturally, coming off of X5, I was a little bit hesitant with this one, but everyone's like, we promise it'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better, and they were right. It is a lot better. It plays a lot, it kind of reminds me of the ones on Super Nintendo a lot more versus the other one that I played. So, it was a lot less challenging. Now, here's the thing. Whenever I played X5, I actually played as Mega Man. I didn't play as Zero. So apparently, from what I understand, at least in these two games, that Zero is normally hard mode. I don't know. You let me know if that's true or not. But with this one, I did play as Zero because I let everyone pick. I'm like, who should we play as? And guess who they picked? Zero! I'm going in not knowing that might be the hard mode, and it is. So I do want to replay this again at some point to play X's story, because they are different, apparently, because there's like different things with the levels. Of course, you get to use the powers as you see on the screen right there versus what you get with Zero, which is a little bit different. So there's that. So I'm like, okay, fine, we'll get to it. And it was kind of challenging at first, I'm not gonna lie. I did die a lot, but not as much as I did whenever it came to Mega Man X5. So I kind of, off the cuff, I already saw that it wasn't gonna be as difficult as 5 was. I don't know why 5 was so difficult for me. Now, I will say this. I did not get all the armor in 5. I didn't go out of my way to do it, but this one, I did. I made sure to do that because I was struggling a little bit here and there, and I knew that I might struggle with Sigma, and I probably would not have beaten the game had I not gone back and got the armor and all the goodies, you know, like basically the heart tanks, the energy tanks, all that, because as I'm about to show you, those were necessary for this because he does get a little bit, you know, stupid whenever it comes to trying to fight his ass. And what you have to do whenever you play the Mega Man games, as you all know, we're going to load up my save file. It should still be on here, I hope. I don't think I deleted it yet. I kind of wanted to save it. Now, you can actually unlock different armor for Mega Man, and I think for Zero too, but you have to do it on the start screen. Zero has like a black armor set, and then I don't remember what Mega Man's was, but it's like a series of functioning codes or something that you have to do whenever you pick them on the menu screen. I didn't know that that's where you have to do it, but they don't add any powers or anything. They basically are just for looks only, from what I've been told. So there's that. So let's get into it. Now, there will be spoilers in this, just FYI, you know, whenever I talk about 4, and I'm going to bring in 5 because they do actually, you know, intertwine together. So with Mega Man X4, basically the premise, well, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm a Mega Man expert because I am not. I'm far from it. I watched the show whenever I was younger. I played, you know, the games on Super Nintendo. I played some of the Mega Man games on NES, and that's pretty much as far as it went for me whenever it comes to Mega Man. I don't know the ins and outs of the lore or whatever. If you're an expert, great, kudos to you. But me, don't come at me for whatever is going on because I don't know. But the general consensus with this one basically is that, you know, you play as Zero X, you're gonna save the world, yada yada, like you normally do whenever you play a Mega Man game, from Sigma, from all the baddies, Mavericks, all that. So you have to fight the Colonel, and also you have to fight a girl named Iris. Oh dear, Iris. Her brother! Oh, shut the fuck up, nobody cares! He's evil! Well, not in the end. See, this is my save file. You'll notice I have all the powers, I have all the heart tanks, all the energy tanks, and all the life and then the one life tank. The life tank basically just gives you, like, an extra man, basically, so it goes from 3 to 4. There's 2 energy tanks, and that other energy tank is just basically for the one power that you can actually use with, yes, the one power-up that you can actually use with Zero, and I'll show you what that is whenever we fight one of the bosses, because each boss, of course, like any kind of Mega Man game, has its weakness. Even the one boss that people told me that did not have a weakness, oh, he does have one. He does, because whenever you fight him with that specific move, his literal HP goes like that. So he does actually have a weakness. And I did do research to see if he does have one, and he does. And you'll know who I'm talking about in just a second whenever I show it. So the save file will go, I should go to fighting all the bosses again. And like I was saying earlier, naturally, whenever you're playing a Mega Man game, you fight them once, you gotta fight them again. And in this one, it's a little bit different. So it waits till the very end, and all of them are there. So let's load up the data and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now with this, it's a little bit different from 5. If you play Mega Man X5, there are save states for whenever you beat the bosses again. You beat one, you can save it, you don't have to do it again. But with this one, you don't have that option. So as you can see, they're all beaten, they're all good, everything's good with that. So let me actually go here and let me show you something before we go to the bosses, and I'll explain everything with that. So if you're gonna fill your energy tanks, a good buddy of mine, shout out to Mr. Bob, he's the one that told me about where to find this out because I did not know. So my energy tanks are not full, so we're gonna fill them up, so that's where we're gonna start. Now, I don't know how to say any of these moves at all. You'll notice that one of them has a green bar. That is the only one that you can actually use with the energy tank that's not for your health. The only one that he has. I don't know how to say any of that shit, so don't ask me to do it. Ah, hell, I didn't mean to do that. No, I don't want to save it. Continue. We're going back in again. See, this is what I get. This is why, you know, whenever I'm trying to play a game, I'm talking and I'm playing at the same time, I lose my train of thought. That happens to me whenever I stream too. It's like, I like to run my mouth. I'm like, oh shit, I died. Oh fuck. So that does happen quite a bit for me. Now, word of advice. if you're gonna fight Sigma in this, get everything. Ah, hell. If I can double jump, get up there 0. So basically you want to get everything. You want to get all the heart tanks, all the energy tanks, because you're going to need them. So going in, I will tell you this, I accidentally beat it by myself whenever I was practicing. Yes, I did practice because some of these bosses are a pain in the ass and they all do have a pattern. And I was watching, I'm trying to watch and I'm trying to do it because whenever I'm streaming and trying to do that, it's really hard to watch for patterns sometimes because I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at here, I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at here. So I practiced in my own time. I'm like, okay, because I was going through the bosses again, trying to see, you know, remember their weaknesses on the top of my head because I couldn't remember them because now I got to fight them all at the same time. I'm like, okay, this, and this. And my goal was not to use my energy tanks because I knew that I'm probably going to need them for Sigma because whenever I played X5, I struggled so much by not getting my armor with Mega Man. You motherfucker! Go wipe your balls somewhere else and not on my damn head. See, this is what we get for round 1, and it barely fills up anything. So we got to do this a couple of times. So we're going to escape. And we're just going to come back here. This is the best place to get extra lives. And of course your lives go up to 9. Technically it's 10 because 0 does count. Get it? Hit. So you'll have that. Trust me, you'll need it. Normally whenever you refight all the bosses, this is the dude that I was talking about that is a pain in the ass. I forgot his name. He's the one that goes, Hadouken! Apparently we got some shit going with the Hadouken's back, but with one of the bosses. The boss is not bossins. No! I didn't want to do that! Shit! And I can't escape. Well, that's okay. We'll just make it work. We'll make it work. It's fine. I did not mean to do that. See, this is what I get for jabbering my jaw. So I'll just go ahead and show y'all that. But that's where you can go to fill up your energy tanks. Go fill up everything. Make sure they're full to the brim. Because like I said with Sigma, you're going to need them if you're not used to his, you know, patterns and stuff. So whenever I finally got used to everything, I'm like, okay, let me see what Sigma, not Signal, the signal for Sigma. Let me see what Sigma is like. So I went ahead and went in. And I'm like, okay, he's a Grim Reaper. Why the fuck is he a Grim Reaper? Ooh, this is not the Avengers of Billy and Mandy. So, went in with that, and, you know, I was like, okay. So, I noticed he had 2 moves. He would stand above me, and then he would also, you know, have his little scythe. He would go down like this. So, I learned that if I go this way, opposite direction of where he's going with the scythe, he won't hit me, because if you go the same way as him, he will hit you. You can take the opportunity to try to hit him during that. I don't recommend it because it's a pain in the ass. Normally what I would do, I would wait until he's above me for his second move because he does it twice in a row, and then he'll do the scythe thing. It's like your pattern. And then I use the fire because that is what he's weakened that form against. And then I can go, you know, hitless with that, basically not getting hit. That one I can. It took me a minute to get used to it and to figure out what he was weak against in that form, but I figured it out. The next form, there's 4 forms that he has. 4! Yes, 4. Technically 4. So the second one is a little bit trickier. So, of course, you use this move that I'm showing you right now in order to, you know, pretty much knock him out. I don't know what that one's called. I have no idea. It's just the move where I go flip, flip with my little sword and I go at him. So, basically, what he does, he still has his scythe. So, he'll throw it at the wall or at the ground and it'll start to electrify the floor or whatever the hell it's actually in. So, your goal is to try to get it on the wall. So, jump on the wall first. He'll throw it at the wall and then he'll back up and start, you know, doing beams and shit. You want to get behind him and pound him with the sword. It is possible to go hitless right there, but it can be a little bit difficult. I've done it, but not as much as the first one because the first phase is easy. Second phase, not so much. Now, if it hits the floor, then he has some kind of weird things that he spouts out like this. I don't know what they're called, but I don't know how to get rid of them. So, always get it on top of the wall, jump down, and then do this. Now, in the middle of him, between doing that, you just want to keep doing this. You know, avoid the little scythe that's coming at your ass, because there's wiggle room for that. You'll see what I mean in just a minute whenever I show you. So, the last 2 phases that he has are together, funny enough. So, there's one where he looks like I can't remember the name of the big dude that's from Star Wars, the green guy. Not Yoda. The one I'm not a Star Wars fan. He kind of looks like that. He's normally on the left-hand side. It's just like literally a melted face. It looks so weird. So that one has 2 moves that it can do. It can literally blow your ass off, basically, and make your ass hit a spike. I'm notorious for hitting spikes in Mega Man. Whenever it comes to Mega Man, I'm literally spike prone. It's literally, I'm gonna hit one every single time. I think the one I struggled with the most in this probably was gonna be the Ice World with the Walrus guy, because I literally have a short that goes, I'm ice packed, because I did it like so many times in a row. I don't know how I did it, but I did that, and then I got spiked a lot. That normally happens to me whenever I play Mega Man games. The other form that he has kind of looks like an alien from, you know, the Alien series. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is that? And he has a little pew pew. He basically goes pew pew, and you gotta double jump and hit him like this, basically multiple times in a row. And then you gotta make sure there's a little spike dude at the bottom, take him out, and then basically just keep going at it with him, and he'll appear on the right side. Now, there's things in between. There's these little dudes that kind of look like Transformer heads, which is kind of funny, and they have like lightning, they have ice, and then of course they have fire. You just take them out, you know, try to avoid those. I cannot go hitless with that. I have tried. That's the hard part. That's what I try to save my energy tanks for. Well, after I figured out what was happening, because like I said, I went in not knowing what the hell was happening. I'm like, okay, there's probably no way that I can go hitless with this. The first 2, I'm going to see if I can do it, and I was able to. So the second phase, though, with him is a little bit trickier to do that, because of the fact that, you know, like I said, trying to avoid the little scythe and trying to avoid those little things, if you do the jump wrong, it's all about timing whenever it comes to this, at least for Sigma. With any boss, too. You'll see the bosses in just a second. There's a couple bosses that I do still struggle with. I can go hitless on some, and some of them I can't. Or some of them I can sometimes. It just really depends. I've only played through this technically, well, I've beaten it twice, but completely played through it just once. So I've had a little practice, but not a lot to be like, go through for no die run. There's no way I can do that. So basically, whenever you take out those 2 bosses, woo, you won the game, blah, 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 blah. You know, you get the drift about what that is. So basically, wanted to break it down on why I had to save my energy tanks for Sigma, because especially the last portion is why. I tried not to get hit as much as possible whenever I went up against him, whenever it came to the first 2 phases, and then that way I have spare energy for the last 2 phases that he has, because it's just annoying as shit. And like I said with Zero, you know, you don't have that like wide range that you do with Mega Man. It's pretty much up front and center, so you have to literally be riding ass with any bosses, and it can be a pain to do that. So that's why playing with Zero apparently is the harder mode to do. That's what I was standing on, was to Sigma. And I only got 5 lives too, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with that, but I'll show you what we're dealing with as far as like the enemies and stuff go, so that way you can kind of get a notion for that. I think that's the little spider guy. He's normally pretty easy. One of the ones that's not easy would be the Stingray for me. I fucking hate that dude. He's weak against ice, but he has to literally be deep and down in the water before you can actually hit him. And it's a pain to hit his ass too, because he's got the little sperm coming out of his pee-pee hole at you, basically coming like, okay, and you have to try to jump to try to get him out of the way, and I can't always get them all. So I think this might be him. I'm not really sure. So definitely make sure you're geared up, make sure you're ready, get everything. Get all your shit, get all your energy tanks, get everything ready, because this can be a pain, because as I said, if you die, you have to redo these all over again, because it does not automatically save like 5. I don't know if X6 is like that. I kind of hope it's not. I hope there's saves for after you beat the bosses, but I don't know if there is. If there's not, well, I'm ready, because I'm used to it being like this in X4, but X5 wasn't like that, so I don't know how much they've changed about it. So what I like about this game, you know, it's actually pretty cool. Once you finally get the groove and rhythm of stuff, and you actually see how the bosses are, it's actually pretty fun to play. It feels like I'm going back in time and playing the Super Nintendo, you know, versions of this. But who is this? Oh, I think this is the, this is one I can go hitless on. I think this is actually this is the little, peacock guy. So he's weak against fire. I'll show you, watch. See, you can just stand there and not get hit. Now, shit, I almost got hit. If he goes up like that, then you gotta just go up to him, and you do have to move. But if he's like that, just stay still and don't move unless he's right there. But he can hit me if I don't watch. So, maybe. Where'd he go? Oh, shit. Ah, fucker. See, now he's gonna go up there. Almost got him. I think 2 more should get him. Shit! Well, I got hit. Oh, well, hell. I got hit again. I look so stupid doing this. Shit. I almost got hit again. Oh, well. Oh, well. We're not trying to be perfect anyway. Hit twice, not bad. Suck it, bird brain! Well, like I said, I'm trying to talk to y'all at the same time and trying to talk about the game and my experiences. He's one of the easier bosses to deal with. But naturally, you're going to have rougher ones in here, like I'm about to show you. I wanted to show you Sigma. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not, because like I said, I screwed up and went in here without preparing. Because look at what I got. Well, it is almost full, but I don't think it's going to be enough, guys. I don't know. Who's this? I can't remember. I know that that's the dude with the Hadouken thing. He's annoying. Like, literally, he'll go Hadouken and then he'll set fire to your ass. Oh, this is the one with the special move and the only one that's actually gonna, you know, be weak against it, the owl guy. Because trying to fight him without it is just, he's a pain. Hold on. See, get ready. And he, like, literally goes, whoo, like that. I don't know what this move is called. All I know is that it's the only one that I get to use my magic for, and I don't think I have enough of it. And even whenever you're fighting against Sigma, this does nothing at all. See? Oh, that's not going to be enough. He's going to be a pain. Oh, that's not even enough to even hit him. Ooh. Now I can. Now, whenever you hit him, of course, it'll help replenish some of it, but, you know, not all of it. Shit. Almost got him, but he's taking my ass out of town. Yeah! I still burned his ass! Hoo-wee! But as far as the game goes, talking about it, it is a little bit difficult, but once you get everything, it makes it a whole lot easier. And practice. Don't be afraid to practice. You're not going to get it every time. I mean, hell, I don't. I'm not the best at these games. I'm really not. Now, speaking of Mega Man games, like I said, after we did the first one, I wanted to do more because I really wanted to branch out of my comfort zone. Because you all know me. I'm mainly playing RPGs. I play a lot of survival horror. I play a lot of platformers. But when it comes to Mega Man stuff, I haven't really played any for a long time. So I wanted to, you know, play some on PS1. And so I've taken on the task of playing every single one of them on PS1 and PS2. Now, after we beat Mega Man X4, you know, for the second time on stream, yes, I do stream, by the way, DG2009 on Twitch if you want to come check me out. That's the only place that I play video games. Come on over for chaos. Yes, that was a little self-promo, but hey, why not? It's my channel. I do what I want. But I decided to try Mega Man X7. Oh, gosh, no. So, whenever they went to 7 for Mega Man X, it went 3D. You know how this is 2D? It went 3D, and it's not pretty. I think this is the Ice dude with the Walrus guy. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. Now, he's weak against fire, naturally. A lot of them have the same weaknesses, but not all of them. It just depends on who. And with him, now you could still hit him when he does this, but I choose not to. Because he could be a pain. You hit him on his head, basically. I just let him do his thing. I can go hitless against him, too. But anyway, talking about Mega Man X7. Man, I did the wrong move, see? I screwed up. Oh, shit. Yeah, I screwed that up. It's okay. But anyway, talking about Mega Man X7. So basically, it goes from 2D to 3D. You basically have, you know, the same kind of level setup like you normally would a Mega Man X game, but the levels are fucking unforgiving. You actually have a guy named Axel. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I don't remember seeing Axel before anywhere until then. Yeah, that didn't do shit. He's gonna come after me. But anyway, so the camera angles just go all over the place. And he's gonna do his little thing, puff, 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 and oh, shit. That's okay. But anyway. Fire! But Axel, he's pretty cool. I liked him. But as far as, like, you know, trying to use Mega Man and stuff, you cannot see. The voice acting is atrocious. They do have voice acting in this in cutscenes. It's something. It's not the greatest. But it's still pretty cool to experience that. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I could have did that, too. I forgot about the double jump shit. I don't think I can hit him like that. Yeah! Well, I got him. But anyway, So going from 2D to 3D is not very good look for Mega Man. It really isn't, because the camera angles are like, they go from like this to like straight up in your face, and the movements are not friendly. There was this one level that I did that was like airplanes, and I was jumping, I was trying to figure it out, I kept falling, and then I finally got a little bit further, and I ended up like getting either swept off by wind or something. I'm like, what happened? I didn't even move. It like just went like that on its own. So the mechanics are not very friendly in that either. And I really wanted to play the Mega Man X games on PS2. I have them both. I've had 7 for a little while. I paid about $3 for it. It's not complete unboxed, but it was still a hell of a deal, and I couldn't say no. I went out of my way to get X8 because I've heard it's a lot better than 7, but I don't know. I'm going to try to give X7 a good go just to see, but if I don't beat it, it's okay. As long as I beat the ones on PS1, I'll be happy. And then play Mega Man 8, because I'll have done my duty, because I'm the PlayStation girl. I gotta at least play the ones on PS1! I think this is the mushroom guy. Now, with him, basically what you do is you don't move. You stand there and then pretty much just wait until he drops his shadows, and then when he drops on the floor, you electrocute his ass. But you have to get rid of these 2. 1, 2, and now. Like that. Now, if you miss, he'll go up and spin, and what he does basically is he'll have 2 sides. He'll go from left to right. If you have to watch for the blinking one. If it blinks, basically, see, he's gonna do it right now. If it's the blinking one, you don't hit that one. You hit the other one. Like that. And then he'll lop sides. You don't move, you just stay here and then do that, and he can't touch you. Then he'll go back to his little thing and do it again. See? He's pretty easy. You can go hitless on him, no problem. You just have to be very careful and watch what you're doing. He's a pretty easy boss to deal with. So, not too bad. And this is his weakness too. Whatever the hell this move is what I'm using. But going from 2D to 3D for Mega Man, I don't like it. I really don't. I'm so used to 2D stuff, and I love how it looks. But that's just some poor shit. I hate it. But, you know, I'm willing to give stuff a try at least once, so we'll see how it pops off and goes. Oh, you fucking asshole. He got too close to me. Fine, fucker. Sometimes that does happen. Hey, I'm not really paying attention. I'm not trying to focus too much on this. I'm trying to talk to y'all, so that's the fun in it. I still fucking hit him and he still went up there. Ain't that some horse shit? Fucking A. Fucking little mushroom head. Okay. There! Take that, you fuck! Anyway, I get really overexcited with these games. They do make me rage. They really do. Mega Man games have always done that. I love playing games like this, but they literally get my blood boiling for real, because I die, I get mad, I die, I get mad, but I do watch what's going on, at least try to figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong. But it's still such a pain, dude, I'm telling you, because some of these bosses are unforgiving, man, and some of these levels are just awful. But now, I do want to say a few tips about trying to get the heart containers, since that just popped in my head, because, you know, my noggin, I'm very random and things are just like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. So, some of them are pretty straightforward and easy to find. They're like right in front of your face. Some of them are not. So, like the one, for example, like in the spider world, in order to actually get that, you have to have fire, because it's actually hidden in one of the trees, basically. So if you don't set that on fire, you'll miss it. So that's one thing that I wanted to point out. So keep your eyes peeled for stuff like that, because it could be anywhere. But y'all know how Mega Man games work. They like to hide shit like that. So that's just normally how it is. But, you know, just wanted to give you an FYI on that too. It's the same thing like this. So, don't let games like this discourage you, though, just because they're difficult. They're still fun, and they could still be, you know, if I can beat it, you can. Now, this dude is a different story. Fuck this guy. He's annoying as hell. Fuck. Now, him I do get hit with a lot. Especially by that. If he goes, rah, that's his open point. And that's what he's weak against. Ah, shit. I think I actually might die. Ah, shit. Maybe. I don't know. He might actually kick my ass. He has another move where he does that. I was waiting for it. Shit. That one. Roar. Shit. Yeah. Ooh, I got lucky. Oh, I might get lucky. Oh, shit. I told you, I thought I was right. One. Hey, he's normally one of the ones I kind of struggle with. That and the fucking Stingray guy. I didn't realize who I was popping in on. I guess it was him. I think might be the Stingray dude. Him, the Stingray guy, and then the other dude that goes Hadouken, or the 3 that I normally struggle with. And this is the Stingray dude. Man, what a fucking trip. It really is a trip trying to play this stuff. Okay, let me show you what I mean by him. So, seriously, I don't ever know when he's gonna do that. There's his little cum drops, and you have to double jump, and he's gonna do that. And if you don't get rid of them, they're gonna come after you. He's such an annoying little asshole. I can never get rid of those things. He also does another one too that's purple, like if later on. And there's the ice thing that I was talking about. And he gets pissed off and he'll fly around too. Oh, you fucker, get the fuck away from me, you ass drip. I hate this guy. I really fucking hate this dude. Hold on. I almost got him. He's gonna kill me though, probably. Because these little fucking driplets of a fucking nugget sandwich. Okay. See, there's the purple ones. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, I hate when he goes, yeah! Fuck you, asshole! Where'd he go? Fuck! This fucking close! See, I told you I was not ready! And there's no way for me to get out unless I restart it. And I'm just going through the motions. I was hoping I can get through, but I don't think I can. Not with this many lives. Probably not. I might get lucky and get it, but it's a pain. Because I try to have as many lives as I can. Now, because if I die, I got to start all over. Even if I'm at Sigma, I have to. Because that really fucking sucks. Well, I mean, no. No, when I'm at Sigma, I don't. I just stay on Sigma. Son of a bitch. That motherfucker. Why do you do that? Why? Yeah, what? Yeah, to what? Here, taste this, you fucker. God, he's so annoying. And these things are annoying too. Every fucking time. So annoying. See, you never know when he's gonna, like, squirt it out. Literally, you don't. You pretty much... His droplets every fucking where. Get down there. He is weak to ice, but you can't reach him that high. You have to literally do this or nothing. Oh, now he's gonna do it. Well, at least I caught his ass there. Get away from me, you fucker. I got him this time. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, so close. Yeah. Yeah, suck it, Stingray. Yeah. I get really excited whenever I win a match, especially against the hard boss, because, dude, they are fucking a nightmare in this sometimes. Now, the spider's not hard. So who do we got left? Not too many more. I think this is, oh yeah, that's the other guy that goes, roar, like that. Like I said, I can go hitless against him, but it's kind of hard. Because when he does those little moon crescent things or whatever the fuck they are, because, you know, I don't know what they're called because you can't do those with Zero. He's pretty hard to deal with. And I screwed up. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, there's no way. I could use my energy tanks. I may. How much do I got? I'll use that one. He's just annoying as hell. Really is. Jump. Shit. It's so hard to tell when he's gonna do that shit. But I'm gonna fill it up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get to Sigma. I want to get to him and show y'all. And I did not mean to do that. Sometimes you will hit random buttons by accident. It does happen a lot. But at least when I get to him, yeah, I had to use my energy tank. Damn. And one was full at least. Oh well. Well, with the magic, I don't have to worry about that. The magic I only use on that one boss. You don't really use it against Sigma. I don't think you can. I don't think he's actually weak against that. So now we have 2 more. Spider I usually save for last because he's pretty easy to deal with. You can go hitless on him, but whenever you get stuck in the little webs, he can be a pain in the ass to deal with. This is the guy I was talking about, the one that goes Hadouken. He is annoying. He is so annoying. Now, you just saw the move that I was doing with my sword, the power-up. Whatever the hell that is, that's what he's weak against. That is his weakness. So don't let anybody tell you that he don't have a weakness, because he does. Okay. And, nope. Oh, shit. See? Oh, shit. His uppercuts and stuff kill me. See, he's another reason why I have to have an energy tank. Oh, shit. He's just hard. Oh, shit. You don't have an opening, really, with him. He's not weak against fire! Yeah, I'm not going to be able to win this. I don't have anything. Trying to get behind him is annoying because it's just, yeah, there's no way I can win. Not without preparedness. Dude! Yeah, there's no way. I don't have enough energy to do it. I think that's actually why I have my energy tanks filled, is because of him. He's one reason, and there's no way I'm going to be able to beat him. Not without being prepared, because if I die here, it restarts the whole thing. So that's okay. At least you get to see some of the fighting and the bosses and stuff. That's no big deal. So now that you've heard my take about like some tips, some takes on, you know, the bosses themselves, my overall synopsis of the game, what do I rate it? I would probably rate it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Mega Man fan like some people are. I like Mega Man. Zero is actually my favorite character, but I prefer, oh shit, the ones on Super Nintendo still versus the ones on PlayStation, just because I grew up with them and I like them more. Dude, will you fucking just drop already? Dude! I'm not gonna win against him. I don't have enough shit. Getting behind him is annoying, but can be done. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, that's all I got. Just a trickle dick of that. Yep. He keeps hitting me, so. Oh! Yeah, we got it! Like that! This is what it always is. Barely an inch left. But give it 8 out of 10. Because, you know, why do I give it an 8 out of 10? Well, I give it an 8 out of 10 because of the fact, well, number one, it is kind of hard. And then, number two, like I said, I'm not the biggest Mega Man fan, but I still appreciate that it still has the 2D. It comes from, like, what we played whenever we were growing up on Super Nintendo. I prefer the X series over the regular Mega Man games because I just think they're nicer looking. I like how they play more, and the OST is a banger on every single one. Even they are great. Oh, speaking of bosses, I forgot about one that I wanted to mention. I talked a little bit about her earlier. Like I said, whenever I do reviews, these are not, you don't come here for a deep dive with me. You come here just to hear my rants and my opinions and my overall take of the game. So it's not going to be in a sequence order, so bear that in mind. If you want someone that does a deep dive on stuff, this ain't the right channel for that. But this is more for, you know, just me shooting the shit, having fun, and doing my thing. I'm not that, I just pretty much what goes off the top of my ass and the seat of my pants. Literally. But Iris, she was probably the most annoying boss that I've dealt with, as far as, like, other than these. She was very annoying because she had, like, she basically takes, like, this little orb and it follows you everywhere, and she was a nightmare to deal with. It took me a few minutes just to beat her, but I finally did. The Colonel's nothing compared to her. She was a whole lot harder for me than he was. And, you know, Sigma, he's hard on his last 2 levels, but she was just a whole other level of fucking annoyance. So I wanted to mention her, so just wait till you get to her and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's definitely a trip. You know, the story in itself, you know, it's, like I said, it's pretty much just straightforward, save the world, go through bosses, yada yada. So, I mean, the story's not that. Shit, I told you I would get stuck. This is what I meant. You can avoid them, though, but you have to double jump. You have to really pay attention to this fucker, because if not, you'll get stuck like I just did. Like a dumbass. I don't think I have anything in my tank. Barely. I'm surprised I had anything. So, this little fucking spider's normally the easiest boss to deal with whenever it comes to this, but the last part might be a pain. He might actually win. I don't know. Yeah, he's gonna win. He's gonna suck me dry. Fuck! I got 2 lives left. I gotta beat him. Oh my gosh. But anyway, story's, it's alright. It's not the best, but it's still, like I said, it's still Mega Man. I don't know everything about it, so I'm not as captivated by it as most people is. It's just a short game, so that's one thing I like about it, is that it's short. You can pick it up and play whenever. It don't take a couple hours to beat it. You know, unless you're not familiar with it, then it may take a little bit longer, like myself, especially if it's your first playthrough. And, you know, trying to learn the boss's weaknesses and stuff, it's just like any other Mega Man game. Like I said, it's fun, it's playable, it's not unplayable like some games are, like Mega Man X7, for instance. That one is, oh, son of a bitch. Oh, don't fucking tell me I'm gonna screw up on this. I am gonna screw up. I'm making myself look like an idiot. Really, I don't normally get hit with those, but apparently I am now. Talking up a big game like, oh, I can do it, oh, I can do it, and apparently I can't anymore. What the hell? Like I said, talk at the same time doesn't always work with me. When I play by myself, you know, there's not as much, you know, pressure. I could just concentrate on the game itself, you know, but whenever I, you know, am streaming, I like to talk to my chat. They are number one for me. This is what I meant by the last phase. Oh, this fucker is so annoying. And these little spiders come out. So does that! Shit! Oh my god. Dude, I'm not... No! Fuck! I normally don't have problems with that little speeder spider fucker, but apparently I am now. Ain't this a fucking travesty? But, you know, the shortness is great. That plays a factor into my rating, like I said. You know, being a Mega Man game, I'm a fan of the games, but not like a super hardcore fan, so that plays a role. The story, it doesn't really add to the factor. It's there. I paid some attention to it, but I was more invested in the gameplay. The gameplay is what kind of, you know, adds to the score as well, because it is challenging, but it makes it fun. And plus, you can play as you can play as Zero and X and have two different kind of stories, so it's kind of cool to actually have that in there. Basically, god damn it, what the fuck? Ain't this some horse shit on a fucking stick, getting fucking drip drop by this fucking arachnid fucking thing. God damn. Fucking A, ass, bull, fucking shit. God damn, getting fucking stuck like a goddamn penis on a fucking Saturday night. This is stupid, man. I'm not going to be able to get to Sigma. I'm like, oh, I could get there, I could get there. Nope. I won't. Because I'm not paying attention. I'm going to get sucked up by this fucking thing. You going to come out or not? Yeah. That's bullshit. I do that double jump and I still get fucking hit. Yeah. I really think it's bullshit! I'm dead. See? And this is what happens when you don't fucking fill up your shit and you're fucking not ready. And this is what happens. If I hit continue, watch what happens. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you that you have to be prepared. If you're not, you're gonna be screwed whenever it comes to this. And yeah, see, it starts you out with 4. And basically, you get this, which does nothing. You get that, which barely does anything. It don't fill up shit. Literally, that's all you get. And of course, you still retain, if you continue through here, you'll still retain what you had before if you didn't use your tanks. And look, everybody's back. So I had to do it all over again. Great. What a lump of joy. Isn't it a fucking clusterfucky day? Wow. But that's what I wanted to show you, basically, was like some of the gameplay, you know, giving my thoughts on the game. 8 out of 10 for me. Definitely replayable, way more than X5. Now, when I play X6, I don't know if I'm going to do a review on it or not. I'm not really sure, because of the fact that I've heard it's the worst of the series when it comes to PS1. So I mainly wanted to do one I actually liked, to actually talk about it. It's a lot easier to maneuver versus one that I literally was getting my little ass, you know, split in two, basically, whenever I was playing, as far as, you know, the Mega Man X games on PS1. Yes, I'm talking about 5. But I hope you enjoyed the review and some of the gameplay and me literally raging the fucking shit out of this, because it just literally pissed me off. Of like, this close to Sigma. I'm like, oh, I'm going to show him Sigma too. Well, apparently not today. But that's okay. At least you got to have some fun watching, right? Well, that's it for this time, my friends. I hope you enjoyed. But until next time, this is the PlayStation Girl signing out. Game on!